Lined up for the Breeders' Crown Final in the open pace, 540,000 reasons to keep your eyes fixated on some of the sport's top older pacers, and they're often pacing in the ninth. And first away from the inside, Took Hanover. Right up alongside is Boulder Creek, as Dan Dubé's got the accelerator to the floor, and Boulder Creek will clear. Took Hanover back in second. Up on the outside, third is Tetrick with Artistic Fella. He drives by the hole and he wants a shot at the front. And Artistic Fella's up on the outside. He'll surge to the lead at the quarter pole. Back in second, giving way now, Boulder Creek. Took Hanover third. At the rail fourth is Mr. Big. Liz Mara back there fifth through a first fraction of 26 and 1/5. Racing along in the backfield, Zuka is sixth. Seventh, and really jazzed up on that helmet there, is My Pan Mar. Pierce is just a passenger aboard My Pan Mar, who's extremely strong in the mouth, and shooting through at the rail is Western Shore as the field nears the half. In total control of the pace here, it's Artistic Fella. Second on Tetrick's helmet, rides along Boulder Creek. Took Hanover third. Miller's on the move, first over again with Mr. Big in fourth, and the half is 54 and 3. Picking up the cover, second over now, Liz Mara. Sears carves out a golden second over trip for Liz Mara now. To the outside, Zuka third over from in sixth. Western Shore in a blind switch at the rail seventh, and still jazzed up on the helmet from the backfield. That is My Pan Mar from eighth, and look at this field bunch up. Three-quarter station is the next destination, and the one that'll put it on the board is Artistic Fella. Second on the outside now, Miller is right up to engage the leader as Mr. Big is right up alongside. Three-quarter station in 1:22 2/5, 27 and 4 third quarter, and they're still having some work to do to catch up to Artistic Fella. Mr. Big is only to the wheel from off cover. Liz Mara trying to fire, but all Sears is getting is spinning wheels. Deep stretch, it's Artistic Fella. Mr. Big on the outside trying to live and tell about a first over trip. It's been an adventurous trip, and Artistic Fella takes them down the road in the Breeders' Crown open pace. He looked to hold them off in 1:49 and 2/5. Photo finishing tonight's ninth race with a mile time of 1:49 and 2. A photo between pace setter Artistic Fella, the 8, and the first over prompter, 3, Mr. Big. Photo in tonight's ninth race, mile time 1:49 and 2. In the photo 8, Artistic Fella wins the Breeders' Crown open pace. Second was 3, Mr. Big. Third, 5, Zuka. And fourth, 4, Liz Mara.
Open pace, and we had to wait for the result, and it is in. Artistic Fella and Tim Tetrick. Tim, first of all, did you think you held up?
I knew it was very tight. You know, my horse was still fighting hard, and, you know, I'm glad we did get there first, but it was very, very tight.
How important was it, do you think, to get those couple of good recent tighteners in here in the opens?
Well, I think it's the difference. You know, it put a game face back in him. You know, he was getting beat up some before against the better horses, and he got back in that open class and got to beat up on some other horses and got his confidence back. So I think it's a big, big key.
When you got to the front, were you happy with how things transpired from there?
You're never happy till you get to the wire first, but, you know, it worked out good. I seen Liz Mara and the other ones ducking, and I took my shot. The horse has been very strong, and, you know, he likes to do his work.
Speaking of Liz Mara, were you expecting to see him at some point in the stretch?
I kept waiting. I kept waiting for all of them to come fight after me, and, you know, they did fight at me, Mr. David's horse, and Liz Mara was not himself today, so it worked out good for our connections and our horse.
Amazing year for you, Tim. Again, a Breeders' Crown title, just adding to it. What does it mean?
Dream come true. You know, I've always wanted to do this, compete on this high level, and I'm finally getting to do it, so I'm just riding the wave. Thank you.
All right, we'll let you go get your picture taken. Congratulations to Tim Tetrick. The dream season continues for him. Artistic Fella back in the win column in a big way here tonight, capturing the Breeders' Crown open pace.
Capturing his first Breeders' Crown final, clicks here with number 8, Artistic Fella, the 4-year-old son of Pacific Fella from the Arts Place mare Everything's Easy, was bred by the Everything Goes stable of West Orange, New Jersey, is owned by Joseph Albarano of New Egypt, New Jersey. Gives trainer Steve Elliott his 6th Breeders' Crown title, clicking with Artistic Fella for the 7th time in 16 this year. He's won 3 consecutive on the circuit. Victory tonight, 1:49 2/5, gives the pacer 21 trips to the winner's circle lifetime. Artistic Fella pacing to victory in the Breeders' Crown final for the open pace. Making the trophy presentation, Hamiltonian Society Director Dr. Glenn Brown, to winning connections of Artistic Fella, scoring wire-to-wire fashion to win tonight's Breeders' Crown open pace final.